Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. Today we celebrate 10 years of running the Flatmattersonline website, which is, I feel pretty proud today to say 10 years, wow, absolutely amazing. I didn't think it would, I don't know what I thought but when I started the site, but I wasn't expecting that we'd be here 10 years on, still doing it and keeping the same ethos and theory behind the site, which was very basic, but I just wanted to inspire people every day and give people a place to go and watch new videos. So 10 years on, pretty proud to say that I'm still doing that, and I wanted to catch up behind the scenes. And although everyone sees me as the face of the site because I'm running this pretty much on my own, there are people behind the scenes that help me and have inspired me, of course, along the way. So I wanted to catch up with those people and ask them what they thought Flatmattersonline has contributed towards the sport/art form, their earliest memories of the website, and generally just how they came across the website. I think it'd be pretty interesting to go through that and hear different people's opinions and like where they're coming from with the whole thing. So enjoy 10 years of Flatmattersonline. We're going to be doing this all week, hopefully episodes every day. So enjoy this week, and thanks to everybody that's inspired me along the way, and thank you. Flatland is the best.
How you doing? I'm Brett Downs, one of the dorks from York. Been riding for a long time. I think I entered my first contest in the summer of '85. I'm out here today in November of 2018. I've been following Flatmatters for the last 10 years, ever since the Blogspot days. There wasn't a whole lot of Flatland on the internet back then, but when I found it, I knew it was something special. It's become one place where it unites the worldwide Flatland community. You want to get information on products, contests, the best tricks, the newest tricks, the oldest tricks.
Anyway, welcome to the Terradome. All right, 10 years of Flatmatters matters. Hey guys, my name is Joe Sisman. I'm the creative director of the Terradome Sports Science Research Center. I've been riding since 1986. I took 8 years off after college and got back into it in 2002. Started competing again in 2010. 2016 I started doing just video stuff. What else do? I have a girlfriend, I have a job, and I ride bikes. Top 3 things. I also make some jokes now and again on Instagram, sort of my creative outlet. I invented Scuffington posts, and I hope everybody really likes that. I really enjoy doing that.
Hey, this is Todd Carter. I've been writing since about 1985, so a long time.
What's up? My name is Valence Drakes. I'm the beat maker that works closely alongside Japanese riders such as Yuki Ito from Far East Cycles, as well as street riders such as Peggy from Animal Bikes in the live industry that is working on his up-and-coming video project with Daisuke entitled Motor Bunker.
I've been following Flatmatters for the last 10 years, ever since the Blogspot days. There wasn't a whole lot of Flatland on the internet back then, but when I found it, I knew it was something special. It's become one place where it unites the worldwide Flatland community. You want to get information on products, contests, the best tricks, the newest tricks, the oldest tricks. What events are coming up, what events you might have just missed. It's all there on Flatmatters online. As Flatland riders, we all spend a ton of time on our bikes. But thank you, E, for spending a ton of time on your keyboard. You've done something nobody else has, and I doubt anybody else ever will. Thank you so much to Flatmatters. We've done a decade with no breaks. Now it's time to go for the double decade. No breaks. Thanks. Bye.
Flatmatter's biggest contribution to sport. It's like saying, what was the Wall Street Journal's biggest contribution? On one hand, it's immeasurable. On the other hand, it's hard to pin down a single contribution other than the fact that it's been in place and doing its thing consistently. It's a legitimate, well-researched media outlet. All the wonderful things that happen in a community when that's in place. It's an institution. So Ephraim is the curator of Flatland. Flatmatters is a reliable, trusted source to get the finest stuff out there. The year-end awards are also a really big deal. Communities come together, they have a set of values, they have an aesthetic, and they give awards away to the people in the community who are exemplars of those values.
And just want to say one of the influences of Flatmatters, one of the biggest influences, has likely been just the daily consistency of posting. I think what it does is it takes a very large world of Flatlanders around the world, kind of unites them into a community, watching the same edits that come out on the same day, being able to reply to your friend in Japan almost real time as you're sort of watching something new that's happened. So I think part of that has really helped to unite the scene globally. And that's something that I'd never really even considered before Flatmatters. So really grateful for that.
My first memory from the site was the ROM DVD section of Fukuda and Akira Okumura, which was followed by the full length the following day on the site, which was mind-blowing from start to finish. Both of those writers had amazing parts within that section. Akira Okumura has always been one of my favorite writers from Japan. Soul 53 DVD, Same Thing Daily, Sleepwalker, his contribution for Zai, as well as his contribution with the Lamp crew.
What do I think of Flatmatters? Deep roots, community, the glorious art of scuffing. Earliest memory of Flatmatters. Okay, so I don't know exactly when I first saw Flatmatters, but definitely the first big memory of it was January 22nd, 2011. Joel Shalhorn, Eddie Johnson, a couple guys, and I were riding in an underground parking garage in Columbus, Ohio. This is well before I had like a solid, consistent Terradome, and when I actually would still ride outside. It's been a while. Anyway, Joel did this cliffhanger, and he grabbed onto like a water pipe or a gas line, I'm not sure which, but then he swung up and he went, started rolling backwards. So I was filming, and I immediately posted that to my YouTube. Before the end of the session, we saw that it was posted on Flatmatters. That was the very first time anybody in our crew had gotten on Flatmatters, and it was a huge deal. We were super stoked. As sort of a follow-up to that memory, a few months or so later, Marty was doing his daily posts, and he did a cliff into a wall and then pushed himself backwards. And although none of us publicly called ABD on it, there were quite a few text messages back and forth that proposed various conspiracy theories. But these are all completely insane conspiracy theories, and you shouldn't pay attention to them. Joel still has posters of Marty. Joel still carries a picture of Marty in his wallet to this day. It meant an awful lot to Joel, and it was super awesome for us to celebrate dude in our crew. All right, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks, Ephraim and Flatmatters. It's been awesome. Looking forward to more.
Thank you, Ephraim, for the daily posts and the consistency and all you do for the scene. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Done a decade with no breaks. Now it's time to go for the double decade. No breaks. Thanks. Bye.
We should appreciate and be grateful for the content this man has shown all of us through his site throughout the last 10 years. From the best riders in the world, to the underground scenes of Japan, across Europe and America, to cinematic edits from the likes of Hearsay or Dub and so on, from the raw to the abstract, such as Discovery 2, Matthias Beckman, Charles Paddy from France, and the list goes on. So massive shout outs to you, Big E, and looking forward to the next few years.